Welcome to William G. Millikin State Park and Harbor. My name is Sarah, and I'm an explorer guide here, as well as Patrick. And we do nature tours at this park. And today we're just going to give you some information about our demonstration wetland. That's the area right behind me.
Hi, I'm Patrick Endress. I work for the Department of Natural Resources just with Sarah. I'm a state park explorer guide. And yeah, like Sarah said, this actually used to be a cement factory. And so when the cement factory kind of went under, it became a browns field, because when the DNR took it over, we actually found that there was some heavy metal content in here. So it was called a browns field. A browns field is any industrial area that has some contamination, but is reclaimed. So we reclaimed this as part of the park, as part of William G. Millikin State Park and Harbor. And so when we dug out this wetlands, we actually had to remove the dirt and had to go through a process of sending it. We couldn't just send it to the landfill because it was contaminated. We did all the necessary things to properly remove them, and so we put in this wetland demonstration area. And so the DNR was considering, all right, so if we had a heavy rainfall and all that runoff from that building was to flow into the Detroit River, it would actually pollute the Detroit River because of all the things from car emissions, gasoline, oil. So what we did is we developed a pipe. We would have developed a pipe that would have connected to that condo complex that you can kind of see right here. It would have flowed into 2 cylinders underground. It would have removed all the sticks, all the oil, and would have just left the water. Then once it got all that contaminants out, that initial contaminants, it would have flowed into our wetlands area, would have flowed through these 2 big ponds, and then it would have entered our ribbon islands. Now, what that does is it actually shows you what a wetlands does. It actually is removing the other contaminants that have been in that water. And so the idea was it might start polluted here, but by the time it entered where we are sitting, or where we are standing right now, the water would be cleaner. Now, since the economy kind of went down, the condo complex wasn't developed, so what we did is we also had a backup system. When this water level, if it ever gets down to an unhealthy level, we can actually pump water from the Detroit River into our wetlands system, just like how I talked about before, through those 2 cylinders, and I actually go through the same process.